Yo, what's up? How are you guys doing? Are you here for the hosted stream? Okay, we will play some Katsu games to prepare for the onslaught tomorrow. But afterward, to be honest, I want to play some games with Vincent. I have in my mind she's a pretty decent deck, and I probably have her a bit too high compared to what probably she should look like. But I want to figure out if that's the case or not. But let's play some ninja games. So, jokes aside, I've been playing a lot of Katsu lately, and he definitely feels like a Welcome to Wraith hero, meaning that he's slightly too weak. But I think the whole archetype of combo is something that the whole archetype of combo is something that it's pretty interesting, and it would be interesting for this type of hero to be around. So I'm really interested to see for what LSS will attempt to do to try and help Katsu, because I don't think we will be getting any ninja set anytime soon. So the expansion slots will be the saviors. I think I'm simply fetching a whelming. No, I think I should try to set up a dishonor. Meaning I should just fetch 3 damage here. The question is, do I want to fetch? I'm out of head jobs though. It's fine. I really do not enjoy cutting 0 costs. Cutting red cards from the deck. I think most of the time you want to try and discard as many blues as possible because you shuffle a lot. And because you're pitching blues most of the time, the numbers in your deck fall off a lot. So I think in that note, maybe we should reduce the blues even further. Especially because we approach most matchups with cross-wrap. Insane block from opponent. They have a howl. Okay, we are getting way outvalued. The problem is in matchups like this, I would like to have a completely different build compared to the... I mean, so because of Assassin, a lot of times games go to 2 complete opposites. So the game states most of the time are either the opponent has full tempo, so I just want 0 for force, or I have full tempo and they are expecting me to brick. So open the center and cards like this really help in both these scenarios. But here, I would like to have cards set up. If I had like a Razor Reflex in Arsenal to protect a potential Dishonor, that could be game. But I don't have the sideboard slots to do stuff like this. I think we need to take everything and try to pull off a turn, ask for the Scowling Fleshbug. It's really bad to try and race Levia. Casual to card 13, but put to 6 powers, banish Howl. So I think I want to pitch Break Tide here. No, I think realistically we can't pull off Dishonor this turn. So I think I'll just start with 100 wins. Please use Leyline. And dual threat random sensation. Unfortunately, cards that close the combat chain are a no-no for Katsu. Katsu is the hero that benefits the most. Whenever he has a turn, he cannot turn off the combat chain. So I can either keep 100. I think I should keep 100 wins for the discard and open with Surging. Yeah, I think that's what we're planning to do here. Two card 4 Pogers. We probably ask for Howling Fleshbag in this turn. But we will be left with a card in Arsenal. O2 Seftalia. Okay, they can still block. I will probably give them the Breaking Scales, because apparently this matchup feels like it's going to be... Yeah, this matchup feels like it's going to be a race. Why didn't I Kodatsu before the Surging? Because I'm a bad player. Ghostly Visit, interesting. I really like the one-off. Apparently they added a small anti-fatigue plan. Okay. I don't mind the overblock. That's the excess value you get from just having Breaking Scales. The 1 damage will be pretty relevant, I think. Oh no, not Blood Rush. We can do a setup turn. We can set up the Surging in Arsenal. I don't like giving Levy a time with Howl, but I think we do have the life to do that. If they don't have an attack with Go again, if they don't have 2 attacks here, I think we are fine. Okay, Mark of the Beast is semi-fine. Yeah, so we need to take damage next turn, and we need to either brute force the skull. We need to brute force the Sculling Fleshbag. I'm super happy that they have a 2-card hand here. I think that's really good, because that probably means that we can take the hit here, play around the Sculling Fleshbag, and not be dead next turn. That's really bad. This is a decent hand. I think it's a good hand to try and ask for things. I think we go to 12 and try to force Fleshbag and try not to be dead. I will not be playing around the reaction this game. I don't think I have the luxury. That's perfect. I'm really happy that we asked for a card here. That was literally the best scenario. I don't like that block. You could have boost damage with scales too, that's true. That's perfect. That's actually good. I would... Okay, they didn't banish the ghostly. So the question here becomes, can we force through or should we try and bait the husk? If I take 4, I go down to 8, any attack a single attack probably threatens lethal. If they have a 6 power attack, that's game probably. But I think what we need to do is try and be like water into dagger, gust wave and ask for the chest. But I will need to try and go off with a single card. I think that's fine. I think that's fine. Oh, no. I think that's probably game. Because now I can't go off. Losing to Levia, Battle of the D-tier heroes. If your Katsu loses to Levia, what's your excuse to play him? I am being blackmailed. Yeah, that's game. I don't think realistically I can play a fair Katsu. I don't think I can fair play Katsu. I'm losing to any deck that has above rate plays. And the problem here is they flip. Maybe I should have swinged with one less Kodachi and forced a block on a Pounding Gale. But I think I'm asking for 2 cards anyway. There is no way I can play a fair game into these banish. Oh, hello there. Are we prepared for second week? My RTNs are unfortunately next week. I'm expecting surging, okay. I think that now that the metagame is going to be more refined, I think it's a huge question mark if I guess the big question mark regarding the week 2 for me is, are the Earth heroes, meaning mainly Verdansk? If Verdansk performs week 2, that's definitely a reason to consider her as an actual deck. Will that be the case? I think that's pretty interesting. We have 9 block. Yay! Yeah, the problem we have currently with Fair Katsu is that it's really hard to pretty much do anything. I guess we will attempt I will attempt a bit more on fatigue, but I'll probably do that off stream. I think it's much more interesting for me as well to try and build a Vinset and play some games. Let's delete this deck and make a new one. I had fun armor yesterday. 3 news, 1 Uzurian, Sleepy, and Verdance, and 1 Dory. What were you playing? I think I'll just go for... I'm not sure if Bounding Demigod is still in the lists. I think they are. I've seen a lot of people cut envelope, so I'll just run a single copy. And I forgot about Azalea. I was one of... Oh, you were one of 3 news. Okay. I think Nu is probably one of the best positioned decks currently, because it really depends on how many illusionist players will actually try to do the hard thing and actually register illusionist for an RTN. Because if you're confident in your aggro matchups, I think illusionists are super strong, and probably one of the few decks that destroy Nu. I want to make the dimensional crossroads work in reset, given it triggers in both turns. Yeah, but the problem with dimensional, unfortunate, is that a lot of times with Vincent you want to take Blood Debt, so the second part is really hard to play around, I think, as Vincent. Because of one of the most unfair things that Vincent can do is to leave a card in Blood Debt. And I don't think we have the required amount of non-attacks. But Cal really helps. If we get one more card like Cal, maybe Dimensional will work. Dimensional Crossroads feels like it's a card that wants to work with Siege of Agony. I think that was the intended design behind this card, that if you have cheap cards like Siege of Agony, you can actually turn Siege of Agony into 2 value and you're fine with 2 value if it's triggering all your non-attack activations. But currently there is no deck that can actually utilize good Siege of Agony. I've seen people also to cut Shadow of Ursur. I haven't seen many lists running Shadow of Ursur. So let's move into the Shadow stuff. Yeah, I don't think we run any yellows from the Shadow package, right? So the main reason I want to play Vincent is that I feel like she has an amazing matchup into Syndra and ninjas in general. So our biggest problem have to be decks like Nu and I guess Aurora. So we are definitely running Reduce. I think I want to go with Sync as well. And Haunting, Perdition. So that's the main kit. Currently I'm probably too low on the go against. I definitely want at least one Maverick Skies. I think Maverick Skies is probably one of the most unfair things this deck can do. So I think we should want at least 2 copies in the main deck, and I guess we can also use a Revel. I don't want to go too deep on the Revels though, because I really don't like the interaction with Deathly Whale. and sometimes it's clunky even though I know how unfair it is. But I guess Modern Skies and Revel are pretty much the same thing. So the question is, are we running Bounding Demigod or not? We definitely want Creepers, we definitely want Tunic. I think we want the Runeblade Arena. We want Purgatory. We want Grasp for some matchups, I guess, like Aurora. Because of the Eloquence stuff, I think we should always run the offhand AB. Great. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And Runeblade. Carapace, I guess not really, but I want the Quill Hands. And I also want the Shadow for Wizard. More Sudden Attack for Enigma, plus 3 Beseech. 2-3 Tier. Yeah, I'm trying to find the core, but definitely, yeah, we definitely want more Beseech. We want at least one more Beseech. Tier. Oh, Tier through the portal, okay. Yeah, we definitely need access to at least 2 more copies. I guess we could go for the 3 copies of Beseech. Currently sitting at 71. I think I want to target Assassin, so I think I want to run Snug. Because Verdance is also legal and Jarl, most people are playing Blessings. I guess we could go for a Poison in the sideboard. Do I need Shelter as well? I think Sink Below is pretty important in Runeblades. It's much more important compared to other cards. Oh, Succumb! How could I forget this card? And obviously Malefic. So we need to figure out how many of each copies we want. I don't think we want 3 copies of Invert. Ripping Blade for Counter Blessing decks. Yeah, I don't mind Ripping Blade into... I don't mind ripping. Isn't ripping too restricted to actually, well, I'm not sure how the matchups go with Vincent, so I guess we could give it a try. So I guess the core should look something like this. And we can switch cards depending on the matchup. Most of the time, switching cards depending on the matchup means if I want... defense, more defense reactions or more extenders. I wonder, do you play Frail or Reaping Blade into New? I think Frail. I think New is already a really hard matchup, so I don't think you can respect the Blessings as well. Machinations. Machinations, right? I guess there could be matchups where I prefer Machinations as an extender over these cards. So I guess we could add the Machination to the deck and effectively cut the third Maverick Skies from the core of the deck. I mean, it will really depend. I guess both of these are out, depending on the matchup. I think I want the third Maverick Skies, though, when I'm playing versus matchups that I'm expecting to never block. So, should I cut the second invert? I want to cut a card for the third Maverick Skies. I think 3 Succumps are a must. I don't think I want to cut the Succumps. But I want the third Maverick Skies. I guess I should go for... So, I guess the question is... Do we... Actually, isn't Invert already enough hate versus counter blessings? I guess. So maybe I should cut the poison. Okay, I can get behind that. Also, remember to cut the blue attacks against no. I, for example, forgot to cut surgical and levels when I play the mirror. Mate. Yeah, I have been playing Nu since Mistveil came out, so I know I know how to face off a Nu at least. But yeah, I mean, the funny thing is that I mean, in our internal playtest, I mean, Yanis was the first one to figure out that probably. Wow, have a Katsu cosplayer. That probably sometimes you can get away with running a few playable blues. Katsu. Yo, what's up, Underking Gaming? Versus Katsu, I think I want to play an as fair game as possible. I don't think Dishonor is too realistic. I think I prefer the I want the Purgatory. And I just want the Grasp for the extra block value. Hello. I subbed liked, I'm new to Flesh and Blood. Thanks for the follow. Hakuru. Underjing, thanks as well. I will not play around the fact that maybe this Katsu is a fatigue Katsu. I think I'll just expect him to be a traditional aggressive Katsu. So I think I want the Maverick Skies. And I think I want the Maverick Skies over the Go again. Over... where is the card? Beseech. Oh, I have both of them in the sideboard, okay. So I guess I want to cut Revel. Yeah, I don't think I need to do too unfair stuff to win versus a Katsu. I want to play an as fair game as possible, I think. 69 cards, that's not good. In my first pack I got to open Mythics you mean, yeah, okay. Underting Gaming, what heroes are you interested in? I think if you're not playing Counter Blessing, the worst matchup for Nu is Syndra beside this Green Goblin Riptide. Most of the time I don't have such a big problem when playing as Nu versus Counter Blessing decks. Sometimes it's annoying, but if you realize quickly enough that they are Counter Blessings, if they let you hit every turn, I mean, if they let you hit every turn, it's really hard for them to to not get fatigued. Enigma. That's a really challenging deck for if you're new to the game, but it will be a really interesting hero. And it's good that he lost a bit of popularity now, because everyone was afraid that Enigma was going to hit Living Legend super quickly. I don't have the third rune sand, so that costs 4. I guess that's fine. Okay, if they don't have a defense reaction in Arsenal, our turn cycle just became insane. I think a common misconception but it's a really hard thing to figure out if you don't have too many reps with Nu, is that if you have the tempo, if you are the aggressor, a bigger deck size doesn't really matter for the opponent. If I'm playing 3 and 4 card hands every turn as Nu, there is no way the opponent can survive. Oh, what a horrible hand. There is no way the opponent can survive not being decked, even if the game drags out. My mystical Sarivo Hair Drive and Shift the Tide of Battle. My favorite art is Moon Chakra Blue. Moon Chakra is an amazing card. Too bad it doesn't see too much play. I think I'll sing away the Maverick here. No, I think I should kick away the second rendition, because Maverick Sky is a good card for Arsenal. Okay. Under King Gaming, I think there were some Armory promos featuring Moon Chakra. So in your local LGS, probably you might find some copies. I don't mind overblocking here. Oh, I have a Deathly Whale. Am I tripping? That I thought this Deathly Whale. I thought Deathly Whale was a second perdition. Was a second hunting rendition. Oh! Now I'm greeting. I should have blocked 2 here. Oh, it's too early, guys. It's too early. Sorry, 2 p.m. is too early for a Greek guy. Sorry, I don't. My brain doesn't operate before 4 p.m. Oh, they went for it. I don't mind trading non-blocked scales for that. So here I'm blocking with Whale, I think. And I should Arsenal Mother on Shadow Puppetry. I think I expect them to be a super aggressive list in the running Breaking Tide and stuff, so I think I want to Arsenal the Skies. So I should block here. Why did... Imagine if we had a Perdition here. We would have gotten the third rune chant. I could have blocked 2, 4, 6. I mean... Yeah, we're just playing this matchup in hard mode. It's fine. We are playing this game in hard mode. It's a bit sad though that we're playing versus Katsu and my dreams are going to get destroyed. Okay, we have a super clean Banshee Veil this turn. I think Kodachis most of the time are going to be true damage. I don't think I will ever use a card to Kodachi unless I'm dead. That's a great card to block with Deathly Whale. Breaking Scales, I don't think I mind that. A bit aggressive from opponent. The good thing about our deck is that we really operate great with 1 card and 2 card hands. So I don't... That's a really great hand for us to actually get forced to block. Oh, Surging. Okay. I chatted with some people on Plague Hive Discord and this is yesterday AB 2 into Verdance. I managed to fatigue her and after the game I get to the point of 2 AB, AB 3 into Verdance is not enough because if they combo your AB 3 doesn't stop lethal either way. So I switched to the Spell Void Mask for Spell Void Chest and Lantern. Yeah, you really need the mask in this matchup. I mean... I played Count Your Blessings No in Lyon this September, and I think I ended up top 32 or something. And the Count Your Blessings was insane in this matchup, so I don't think that's super realistic, but. But what I'm trying to say is that you need the mask in order to fatigue the Verdance, because at these endgame states, if you keep asking for cards from them so they can never go off, at some point they will be the first ones that run out of deck rather than you running out of threats. I think I want to leave a Banshee in the Bunny zone. I do have I don't mind playing the Mav Skies and arsenaling something, but I have Tunic. I can actually do that. That means I can banish the Banshee, use Tunic, Mav Skies. I can keep the Reduce as well. I think I prefer the Funeral Moon though. I'm not on Count Your Blessing, I don't know how to play them, but I'm running Sigil instead of them. Yeah, I don't think Count Your Blessings in Lyon had the still legal blue Count Your Blessings, so it was a completely different deck. I don't think Count Your Blessings No is currently the way to go. Is there any reason to keep the Funeral Moon in Arsenal? I guess so, because we could do Eloquence stuff. Yeah, I also think I need one copy of Read the Runes in the main deck. Yeah, the way this list is currently, I think we need one copy of Read the Runes in the main deck. I don't think I can prevent the Katsu activation this turn. I can go up to 3 runes and if I destroy the rendition. I think I'm taking this 5 here no matter what. So this is the most unfair turn a Katsu can perform. I guess I'll just go for the Eloquence. I think I need to use Hunting Rendition to block. Or I can do stuff with Deathly Wail as well. In case they have a reaction. I think I prefer that. I want to respect the reaction here. That's why we're blocking like this. If they don't have it, it's fine. Retrace. I think I'm simply taking the 4 and fully blocking the next attack in order to throw a Deathly Wail. Yeah, I think I want 1 copies of Read the Runes. Malefic into Requiem. Arsenal Mouse. Requiem doesn't really accomplish much. I think I just want to Deathly Wail and set up a huge turn afterwards. I'm down to 15. I will go down to 14. I don't think it's easy for them to have lethal of 14. And I still have Purgatory. I mean, I'm effectively at 16. And I can keep pretty much every single card in my hand. Okay, I have the 2 attacks I want, so that was a great setup. As I said, I'm never blocking Kokodachis. Be like water. That's annoying, especially if they have the +1. I don't want to give it to them for free though. Phantom Wraith and Deathly Wail currently are pretty much the same thing. No, I will not have triggered defensive in set, so Phantom Wraith is slightly better. So let's block with the blue Deathly Wail. Blaster Fist. Are they dead? I think they're dead. Death. I don't have a shadow card. That's a bit annoying. Deathly Creepers, Mav Skies. No, but I don't have a third card in Banish. I'm going to take damage. So since I'm going to take damage, I don't need to use Creepers. My turn can simply be Deathly Creepers Maveron to attack with Flail as well. Since I'm going to attack with Flail, I want the Deathly Whale. No, but I need to close the combat chain early, so I can do... No, I should do Maveron Sky. I get an action point with Sakamp as well. Oh, that's hard. I think I prefer the Deathly Whale. And